Good morning, it's Tuesday the 21st of May 2023 and you're going to join me on a little adventure to the Isle of Colonsay. Normally I am heading off to Oban by car, but today I'm taking the train and taking advantage of the £15 return due to my old age train card. It's going to be a long journey, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a beautiful journey and looking forward to having you along with me. So, off to Alloa Station. Well, this is the Alloa railway station. It was reopened in 2008, the original station closing 40 years before. It used to be a major junction with lines to Stirling, Dunfermline, Kinross, via the Devon Valley line, across the Alloa Swing Bridge to Throsk and down to Airth. But reaching sort of that, it's a small station. They've rebuilt it on the old line to Dunfermline and via Oakley, and also the coastline via Couros. There's always been talk about them reopening the line to Couros and to Dunfermline that way, but we'll see what happens. So that's me off. It's 45 minutes till we get to Glasgow Queen Street, and that's where I change trains for the Oban.
Glasgow Queen Street High Level.
As the lady said, Queen Street High Level. That's us made it to Glasgow Queen Street in 45 minutes we were promised. All I've got to do now is find out what platform my next train's at.
The next train to Glasgow, 3 will be 10:15 for Rail Express service to Edinburgh.
Next train, platform 7. And get to Oban just after 1 o'clock.
Please check your luggage on your door, vestibule or aisle.
But we're going to be delayed a wee bit because of signalling problems, but as long as I'm there by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, that's no problem at all. Yeah, some of the trains have been replaced by buses from Dumbarton to Helensburgh Moor, but because we've got up via Helensburgh Upper, we shouldn't have a problem. So let's see.
Grammarly sounds wrong. No, that's yours. It's just
Well, that's made open. We're half an hour late, but the worst thing was there was absolutely no trolley or coffees or teas or cakes, so guess where I'll be going first. So all I have to do now is find myself somewhere for coffee, and I'll see you very soon about that, once I've recharged my batteries, because there was no catering at all on the train. So I think, oh, somewhere for coffee. Just out the station, and guess where I'm going for coffee. Not only that, if I look across, well, that's me coffeeed out, so now I'll head to the hotel and see how that is. Right, the situation is this. There is an amber alert on the ferry for tomorrow. It's either going to be cancelled or delayed. Well, it's likely to be. Not a major issue. Had a look at the weather. It's because of weather issues. I had a look at the weather forecast, and yes, there's a strong wind in the morning, but it clears up towards the evening or in the afternoon. So hopefully they'll just delay it, and I can get onto the island. Watch this space. So down by the pier, what you don't get in this film is the overpowering smell of fish. But there again, I suppose in some place like Oban, where there's still a fishing fleet of sorts, you can't avoid it. So from here we can see from the ferry terminal the pretty little village of Oban, or town, sorry Oban. Right round till we can see McKegg's Folly, or McKegg's Tower more correctly. I'll let you explain about it. Note to self, must not visit. Must not visit. Well, a wee look anyway. I will not spend any money here. Brakes back on. Oops. Right, the situation is that the weather tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is going to be basically blowing a hoolie. The ferry I was supposed to be getting at 10 o'clock in the morning is been delayed until 1 o'clock. And just for a little bit extra, we're going to be visiting Mull first. So a little bit of an unexpected adventure, but that's what life's all about, the unexpected adventure. The message that I got from CalMac, the only concern I have about it is that it does say that a landing at Colonsay is not guaranteed. depending on the weather, but knowing Calmac, they usually do. So I'm going to have a relatively early night and hopefully get a good sleep, some breakfast, which I wasn't planning on because I was going to eat in the ferry, but I'll have breakfast, wander across to the terminal, which is about 5-minute walk, and see what happens there. And I shall see everybody in the morning. Yeah, I've got about a 5-minute walk to the ferry terminal where I'll pick up my ticket. It's just a single ticket to Colonsay, and the ferry is now definitely going at 1 o'clock. So I've got a couple hours to spare, and so have you. The first time I was here in Oban, like this building here was the frontage of the railway station, which is now that tiny little shed like in the remains, a bit of a playground. Harbours are always a busy place. Well, the high winds and rain that were forecast don't seem to be too bad. Looking relatively calm, but this is a sheltered harbour. Oh, this 200-yard walk is really tough for my poor little tootsies. Well, at least my next mode of transport is here and sitting quite calmly in harbour. Let's see if it goes at 1. And I'm sitting in the foot passengers waiting room, and it's not exactly busy.
Yeah,
there's trouble. There's trouble.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Time for a coffee. Well, after all the will we, won't we, diversion via mall, etc., that's me on Colonsay, and I've got about 250 yards to walk to the hotel. It's the Colonsay Hotel. I've stayed there before. It's a lovely hotel, and one of the staff, Ivana, has offered me a lift to the airport tomorrow because it's 2.5 miles. So all's well that ends well, to quote Shakespeare. Right, I'll carry on, and probably more once I get to the hotel. Well, it's now 7:30. I've had a really good night's sleep, and I'm getting picked up by a chap called Chris Baker, who works at the airport and takes me up to the airport at 8:15. We should get up there for 8:30. My flight's at 9:05, so I'm just going to head for an early breakfast and get ready for the day. Not a bad start to the day. How long does it take to the...
10 minutes, less 5.
Yeah. Thanks very much for this.
Oh, you're welcome. Hello.
And Chris is my unofficial taxi driver for the day.
Also, like if you're filming near water, because you can drop it in the water, that's fine.
Right. Yeah.
Drop a big camera in the water, not so fine.
Yeah. I like a bit of photography as well.
Yeah.
I'm into me Nikons. I have a D7 and a D6. I mean, sorry, the D750 and the Z6 and the Z7. So I was trying to figure out which was the best cameras to keep, and you know, because they do sort of hold a value, you know. The Z7's, you know, because it's like 48 megapixels. And,
yeah.
You know, it's.
Well, that's us at Colonsay Airport. The departure lounge, etc. I don't think there'll be too much trouble getting through security. And heading onto the plane when it arrives. And the waiting room. This is a place where you can view all the aircraft. Well, the long story is that the flight was off this morning, possibly going this afternoon, but I've decided to stay an extra night, get the ferry tomorrow. So I've got an extra day in Colonsay, and so have you.